Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing another review on a product for you, and it's going to be on the oval brushes. Here's a pack that I've got. There are a few missing because I've already used some, so let's give these a review. I have used some of them. If any of you watched my previous video where I was doing a get ready with me, you'll see me use them for the first time. So now I'm just going to review them again now I've used them and let you know what I think this time round. So the brushes that I used three different types out of the set. So I used one of the bigger ones, one of the smaller ones, and then one of the more, what I'd call a contouring brush. So you'll see that it's not the biggest one that I've got that I used. It was kind of like the second one down and then the other ones compared. Packaging itself, not overly impressed with these. These are from the Oval Brush Company. I think I found the link through Facebook. The price was pretty reasonable, but for the product I have seen some nicer ones that have got rose gold handles on them, and it's just a cardboard box. It did come quite battered and they did arrive quite late as well. So as for the company and the delivery, they did explain that it was a courier company that had caused the delay in the product getting to me, but then they sent me a dispatch email about 4 days later, so I am questioning whether they'd actually sent the goods or not. Not very good. So onto the brushes themselves. So the ones that I've used, they're just an acrylic plastic handle, and then they've got a really soft brush. I've probably just got makeup on my hand now because I've used them. So really nice soft brushes on all of them. And I'm not quite sure what the bristles are made out of. There's no sort of instructions on the box telling you what they're made of, but they are really nice and soft. So this one that I used, first of all, I used that to put on my foundation, so it sweeps really nicely over the skin, and the product does go on really nice as well. So your foundation, depending on what you use, will go on. I have found with a buildable foundation like a Rimmel or your drugstore ones, that will go on and it'll work on really well. I have used, and I've mentioned this before, the Laura Geller Baked foundation. It's not a buildable foundation, so when you put that on, if you use this too much and you wipe it in too much, you are dragging the product around your face, so it will come off in certain places. I've got quite sort of patchy red skin there. Again, if you've seen in any of my other videos, I have got red skin when I've not got makeup on. So I found that if I'm rubbing this around with the Laura Geller one, because it's not buildable, it will just pull it back off if I work too much on it. So just to take note on the lighter foundations, don't work the product in too much or it will start dragging it back off again. This one I'd used for the highlighter under my eyes, down my nose, and everywhere else that you've seen me put it if you watched the previous video. This is a lovely little brush. It goes in just nice. It'll go in just under the eyes, and you can do anything with it. You don't have to sweep. You can pat this one as well, so it works it really nicely into the skin, and then you can just leave it there to sort of bake a little bit before sort of finishing the edges off. So that one's a really nice one. I really like that brush. And then the third one that I've used so far is this itty diddy one that looks like a little toothbrush, and then I used that for the contouring. Again, if you'd seen my last video, you'll have seen me doing the contouring with that one. Really cute. The only thing that I found is if you do put too much on and then you go to contour, because it's such a thin brush, you get quite a sharp line from it, so you really do have to blend if you go a bit OTT with it on that one. So yeah, out of 10, I'd give these a 9, if not a 10 out of a 10. If I'm using a product where it doesn't need building, 10 out of 10. If I'm using one that doesn't, it'd get a 9 out of 10 just because it does start to pull the product off. But I have noticed that if you do get beauty blenders from fresh from the box, unless you've used them a couple of times, the foundation does actually sink into the blender. So it does take sort of 2 or 3 goes at it before the product starts to sit on your face, just because the blender just tends to soak in quite a lot in the first instance. And that might be the same with the brushes as well. It might be actually taking some of the product in before it puts it on your face. But oval brushes, love them, 10 out of 10. I'll be coming back again on, what day will it be? Sunday, with another video. If you've got any suggestions as to what you want me to do, whether it be a product review or whether you want to do another get ready, just let me know, leave it in the comments below. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks guys, bye!